The wind sampling is complete, and this race is live. Good luck.
How good is this? This is the final of the Unicredit Youth America's Cup. It'll be American Magic coming in from port at 2 minutes and 10, and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli coming from starboard at 2 minutes. Two young teams racing for glory.
Just look at the conditions. We have not seen a day as glamorous as this. It's really top end, and the size of the waves really adding to the nerves in every manoeuvre.
Yeah, some really decent conditions here for these top two teams.
My trim at angle. Yep,
American Magic having to come in and enter no earlier than 2:10. They possibly could be early.
Oh, I think they know. I think they know.
They're all good. They're rolling away. Across. If you want it.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
This is the umpire's early entry penalty USA. Early entry penalty USA.
Oh, careless mistake by American Magic.
So basically from here, the Italians just need to get a clean start, and the American team will have to take a get behind penalty unless they can put another penalty back on the Americans in the pre-start.
Wins 196, 50 pin. On away in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1.
American Magic currently doing over 40 knots in the start box.
So yeah, so the Americans need to try and put the Italians on the back foot here and try and negate that penalty, so they'll be coming back and trying to line them up here.
35 Kilbo. And we're going to take in
both boats, one design AC40s, so exactly the same craft for each team.
Vado dietro, tanto dobbiamo partire dietro. Quando vuoi. Apri field 25, one of the pin is gone. 3 kill pin. Field 24 for the command. Potential loop, boys. No rush, but potential loop. Semi board up, Fede. 2, 1, board up.
Final approach here, the voice of Marco Gridoni. Potential push, potential hook here.
25 kill bow. Field 1 for the pin. Field 20 is closed. Okay, coming up, Fede. Field 20. Keep rolling down. Keep rolling down. Coming down. No killing one. Wheel. We're in front. Big protest. Board down, boys. Board down. They got 2 boards and
both
come up.
boats over 40 knots at boat speed here, so very on edge for boat handling.
Board up. Wait, board up. Racing. They did try and protest us. Just performance. Bow down. I got your target. Take same. Okay, boys. Racing. Lock in, please. Squeeze attack.
This is the Unicredit Youth America's Cup final. One race, one shot at glory.
Yes to pay the penalty.
A very even start, very conservative, 43 metres back from the line.
So the American team, they're paying their penalty, which is a get behind penalty. They'll wind back up onto course. Still having to wash some distance for the early entry. Big penalty to pay.
Penalty clear.
Lock in, boys. Full speed, boys. Yeah, you get my drops. Yes. My target boat speed.
Onto the water with Chase 0 with Peter Lester. Peter, this looks like it's going to be a cracking 6 legs.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unforced error, timing error by American Magic. I wonder if that's a little bit of nerves. And now both boats are in phase, which makes it a little bit easier for the Italians to cover. American Magic will need to get out of phase to try and get a piece, get a little bit of wind shift. Good breeze out here. Top end of the course, it will be right-hand favoured.
At the moment, we're going to hit him if he deck, so just be ready for a board down. Okay, stand by, 2, 1, board down. And 2, 1, board down. Full speed, boys. Right back, stand by.
Luna Rossa in defensive mode.
And turning. No more than this. Stand by deck, just pick up a good moment.
Both these AC40s all battery powered, so no cyclors on board these little boats. So
3, 2, 1, good legs, boys. 2, 1, down, board up. Now, okay, Benji, brother. And get 29.
Focus on performance, guys.
Okay, we are both one and in, so keep it fast to the LA.
Occhio che ci sono grandi onde, eh? No, he's stacking.
Target 30. I think we go one and in, boys.
Non vogliamo hittarlo e andare uguali?
No, perché sopra è meglio qua di sinistra.
Ok.
Stop right here. Just go 1 minute left. Good pressure on the more lower heel, please. Come on.
Breeze is 210.
This is
Lower heel
American
back.
Magic.
Okay, we'll have a good split here.
208, 207, 206.
Marks are even.
American Magic split to the left-hand side.
One wider. Copy 63.
A lot of risk in manoeuvres today, and surely one of the options is to just keep it tight, keep manoeuvring.
Can be Dino at the top. Thank you, Dino. Copy. 3, 2, 1. Forward down. And turning. A little lighter here. Forward. Copy.
American Magic close the distance a little bit. They're fast when they're on their own.
Copy.
Try to build. We're not making it here.
So as you can see, the green circle around the Unicredit says they have right of way, and the red circle says American Magic. So look at this. It's a fine first leg by both teams, but despite the penalty incurred by American Magic. So it's Luna Rossa, Prada Pro, that completes the first leg of 6 ahead of American Magic.
Turning. So, board up. I think he's following us. So, no rush fast. You can raise. Going away.
One final tack to complete that first leg, and now they are the chaser. Because in these conditions, oh no!
It's a big touchdown there by the American team.
They go board down and jibe.
That's going to be a big deficit for them to make up.
No lower.
Oh,
Just the extra manoeuvre, Shirley, costing them at the top, and then a big touchdown. So,
Stand by.
as we've seen though, any little wobble
2, 1, board down.
positions can change quickly.
And turning. A little slow here. 1, forward. 2, 1. How's going down?
Just having a look at USA splashdown.
Just getting too windward heeled there, getting caught with the windward side of the boat, touching the water, and that is like a big suction cup just pulling you down. And that is a big slowdown. Big pump of the brakes there for the American team. They'll be disappointed with that rounding.
Two big mistakes by USA. One entering early in that touchdown at the top mark. So costly. And the other thing tactically that Italy were able to do was forcing USA to do one extra tack on leg 1.
Slight, guys.
Higher now, 16 knots.
What's my 15 knots?
Big higher, mate. He's following, no rush.
Very calm comms on Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
Going 3.
Every time there's a little bit of excitement, they're calming it down.
Biggies and turning. And 2, 1, board up.
You're hearing the voice of Marco Gridoni. He's only 20 years old, but what a cool head he has.
Maximum acceleration, Marco. Focus, guys, focus until the end. Check right it. If you're down, Marco, what's the plan here?
I think we go to board and up.
Both boats over 40 knots of boat speed in these waves, so really pushing hard. And just having a look at this second touchdown there by American Magic. That is Mr. Plow, and that's another big slowdown. So need to keep sailing the boat cleanly. A lot of racing to go. Italians having to do a good job.
So with 4 legs to go as we hit the bottom mark for the first time, it's Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli leading in the final of the Unicredit Youth America's Cup. Haven't put a foot wrong yet.
Boys is on the way to the boundary for speed.
Pressing a leader, Marco. Big waves in front.
Martin is way.
No iron, Marco, no iron.
Nice, separate. Just go on right turn here. Little trim down. Turn me down. Nice. One board round up. 3.
Well, that's a big call. One board round up in these conditions.
Early tack here. Okay.
Made it round, little touchdown, but round relatively cleanly. So on the chase, the American team.
Maybe just going to throw caution to the wind.
3.
They'll be very much hoping for a mistake from Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. They have not put a foot wrong so far in this race.
And turning.
Quite quiet on American Magic. The only voice we're hearing is Harry, the skipper.
Can't at 63. Keep the hook on.
Wind's at 201.
Got to keep the game
Kyle
tight.
Navin
They're one mistake
steering
away.
the boat.
Target's
Finn Rowe
30 knots.
trimming behind him.
How's the balance now?
Good. Big wave here.
The Americans looking on attack mode, but the conditions are pretty steady. It's probably the most steady day I've seen out here. It's out of about 210, 16 knots, but it's relatively steady. We're not seeing those big wind shifts and the effect of the landmass over above the port of Barcelona. So as long as the Italians can be really steady, they're heading to the right corner to lay up the top mark.
2, 1, port. Turning. Port up. Breeze is 208. Cannon 62. Come up here.
So both these AC40 class yachts having an autopilot for the flight control. So an ultrasonic sensor and an IMU measuring unit actually flying the boat. Trim team having to dictate the ride height and the trim, not actually physically flying the boat like the bigger AC75 class yachts.
That onboard shot was of driver Marco Gradoni and Federico Colanino.
Bravo Marco. Stack in now. Affon in 2, sempre destro. Okay.
So the two positions in the aft or the back of the yacht actually doing the sail trimming. So they actually have probably, arguably, the most important job on the boat to keep the boat really stable in heel. And they're really the throttle men on board. So controlling the power and how those sails are trimmed, absolutely critical for the boat's performance.
How much more important is it like the day-to-day? We reliably informed the sea states doubled the last day. Does that put more pressure on the trimmers?
Absolutely. The more wavy it is, the more difficult the aero trim roll is, and really, really important. And Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli doing a brilliant job of keeping that AC40 locked in.
2, 1, port up. And down.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli about to complete the third leg. They are almost halfway through this Unicredit Youth America's Cup final and are doing what they have done for the majority of this regatta. Sailed smoothly and just done the job every time they've got out there.
That's a beautiful mark rounding there. 46 knots of boat speed. Or more on a 40-footer.
There's been a master class of manoeuvres. A little spill, but well recovered from Luna Rossa.
Yeah, touch and go, nicely controlled.
American Magic now complete 3 legs. They're halfway home. They would like to be a lot closer to Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. And they will rue that start when they entered the start box. Maybe 1 second.
What's my main there?
Too early. 1 second.
To the far boundary. 3 under.
Yeah, as Peter said, a little bit of nerves. Was trying too hard.
Copy, stand by. Board down here. After this wave, we'll take here 3.
This is the race committee. We are moving the windward gate, shifting the course axis to 215.
2, 1, port.
Touchdown there, but Just enough to keep the boat rolling there.
Please steer around the waves, Scott.
Italians certainly not putting a foot wrong at this point of the proceedings. I want to give them the commentator's curse, like we have done previously, but they are sailing the boat beautifully and pushing hard with really nice ride height control.
Okay, Carlos, tell me when you're doing the big ups. Yep.
We're pretty impressed with this, aren't we? I mean, all these guys have also sailed on the 75. They're fully part of, you know, the senior Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, and but to come out today when it matters most and so far execute a masterclass, it's impressive.
And 2, 1, for up. Begins. Okay, good angle, roll over.
Amazing how hard these boats are getting pushed in these conditions. Really impressive sailing, but also impressive for the boats to be able to push so hard and deal with it so well.
Ok, è tutto pronto per un tubo round-up.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, they're edging closer to the title. They've now completed 4 legs of 6. And the Unicredit Youth Americas Cup trophy, they get around again, they just throw that boat around the mark.
That was a really full-on mark rounding there, coming in really hot, high speed, having to actually take the foot off the gas there for quite a while. Big ease on the sails, rail the boat round on the foils, retrim on, and then get the board back out again. So very, very nicely done there by the Italians.
They have shown us throughout this regatta they are unafraid to, as you said, come in hot. Here comes American Magic. They need something to go wrong for Luna Rossa to try and cut that gap down. Second to last leg.
Absolute ripper of a mark rounding there. One board in big conditions, so that's confident sailing by the Americans, throwing the kitchen sink at the Italian team to try and get back in this. Sailing well. Touchdown there out of that tack. We were doing such a great job.
Just don't have anything yet. We need some jib. Really back-floated.
Such a beautiful mark rounding, and then a little wobble out of that tack, so that distance will eke back out to that 400-metre mark. They definitely made some good gains there on that mark rounding, the Americans, but a little wobbly tack. Throw it all away.
Back-floated.
Having a look at this last tack by the Americans there. Yeah, just getting caught. Windward heel, straight into a wave. Out of this tack, you watch the boat spin. The board, just pressing the board up button just a little too early there. And as that lift comes off the foil, bang, hull comes down. So just a half second, 3/4 of a second early on the board up button.
Will be able to hit us.
Yeah, look, out of the water, it's interesting to watch both teams in terms of their cant angle and their wing control. And it has to be choreographed so accurately, otherwise, you know, a boat will touch down. And we've seen that with the Americans, that they just don't have that finite adjustment that we're seeing with the Italians in terms of the choreograph of tacks and jibes of where they actually put the foil, and before they power the boat up, they make sure they're rock solid, steady. It's impressive by the Italians, testament to all the work they put in.
Send it, Bennett. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's my speed, Bennett. Good in.
Fore crew really feeling the boat through their backsides. Really helps with your trim and steering.
Of course, of course.
Have fun in duel.
It's waves on the right, so it's a good strategy.
Big puff here. Have fun now. Sit. Steady line. And
What a great shot, over 30 knots of wind. These flying machines. Looks fantastic.
3, 2, 1, board down. And turning. 2, One more up. Okay, good course. No higher for me.
Beautiful tack by Rossa Prada Pirelli. Both teams feeling about 75 to 80 kilometres an hour of airflow over their faces as they head upwind.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, they've got one more leg to complete. One more leg to be crowned champions. It's been clean for 5 legs. All they need is one more.
Okay, 30 this way, guys. End it. Push a bit around. 20 this way, boys. Just pick up a good moment. There we go. 15 to 64, Kyle.
American Magic for one last time at the top gate in this Unicredit America's Cup Regatta.
5, 3, 2, 1.
It's going to be a case of what might have been
3, 2, 1.
their final downwind leg.
61. Yeah. Stand by. On targets. 120. Take. Little take. Back go for it. We're down here in 3, 2, 1. And turn it. 2, 1, 4. Around the waves. Big one coming here.
One more manoeuvre needed for the Italians, so they're heading down on the final leg. Absolutely ripping there. You see that leeward foil just blowing the water surface apart there. 44 knots of boat speed on a 40-footer, like a rally car.
The harder it's gone, the better they have performed.
Final manoeuvre for the Italians.
2, 1 more up. Okay, boys, full speed to the end. Bow up. Guardate le onde, Bow up.
On a day when it mattered.
Oh, they've touched down.
Oh, my goodness.
They need to rebuild the speed here. Big rebuild here. Should be okay. Should be okay.
Okay, VNG boys. Got the sail. Get the sail.
Got to keep it together here for this last little bit.
Coming. My dream, GG, don't worry.
For this whole regatta, they have been the team to beat. The form team representing Squadron de Vela Sicilia. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli win the Unicredit Youth America's Cup.
Cazzo di roba, ragazzi.
Complimenti Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. Absolutely brilliant job. Congratulations.
And that's what it means.
And while they are embracing in celebration, coming across the line, a valiant effort by the New York Yacht Club's American Magic.
Rolling up here, 10.
Yeah, tough race for Harry Melges and his team. Too many errors, and in the end, outsailed.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, fantastic job though by the American Magic team. Make it through to the final. They should be very, very proud of their efforts. But the Italian boys,
They have been so calm and composed. Oh wait, not now.
absolutely brilliant effort, and they deserve a big celebration. They've kept it cool, calm and collected, and they should absolutely celebrate.
Product, you guys sailed really well.
Other voices.
Grazie, it was amazing.